Sylvan Lake residents who live close to the water's edge occupy a special place. Many of them have a close attachment to the lake and the quality of life it affords. But along with the advantages of living close to the water comes the opportunity to assume some special responsibility. Growing populations, increasing infrastructure, and intensive land uses in the watershed directly affect the health of Alberta's lakes.
You get a lot of problems if people kind of just like manicure their property, its lawn down to the water's edge. You're going to have issues of runoff from the surface contaminating the water. So you think about what kind of things water could pick up on the surface. So from a road, oil, chemicals, dirt, you can think of what it would pick up on a property.
If you had fertilizer on your lawn, of course it's going to all wash into the lake. All the runoff will go towards the lake.
Currently, Sylvan Lake seems to be in balance, and the Sylvan Lake Watershed Stewardship Society aims to keep it that way. They're encouraging local waterfront property owners to help by taking part in a voluntary program.
This program, Living by Water, is from Nature Alberta, and it's the home site consultation, and it just gives people the knowledge to learn more about how to live by water and protect the resource that they enjoy, and I dare say many in Alberta come to enjoy.
We're just a non-profit organization in Alberta, and we kind of just work to educate people on Alberta's natural history. And so the Living by Water project in particular kind of focuses on educating shoreline property owners. So we work on just kind of trying to help them understand how they impact the natural history that they live so close to.
The program trains university summer students on riparian health, lake health, and water quality issues.
And then they come out, meet one-on-one with shoreline residents at various lakes across the province. And we sort of just kind of directly address any concerns they might have on their property and kind of give them tips on how, what they're doing actually influences the lake, because it's not always intuitive.
The consultation focuses on 5 aspects of shoreline living that can make the most difference.
The main one obviously is the buffer zone. So that area ranges from the yard all the way down to the shoreline. So a lot of cottage owners have problems with erosion, and the buffer zone is a key factor in mitigating that erosion.
In the yard, they have a look at the type of ground cover and how it's managed.
What type of products are you putting on your yard? Is it pesticides, herbicides, fertilizers? How often do you use those products, and what are the implications for lake health?
A review of the house usually revolves around the septic system and the well.
And we focus a lot on kind of the cleaning products and other chemicals that you might use in your house, as well as just best management practices for maintaining your septic system.
Any structures that the resident has built on the shoreline can impact the lake.
So a pathway down to the shoreline, or a dock or a boathouse, anything like that. And then the last thing we focus on is boating. So just keeping people informed about how what they're doing with their boat might influence the lake.
The whole process takes about an hour, and each consultation is unique.
All we're doing is trying to make a suggestion that's reasonable for that resident and that will still fit into their life and how they use their property.
They give you a written report, recommendations after your visit. It's totally confidential. I think that's what scares some people away, is they think they're environmental police, and they're not. So they're just here to help us live by water.
Somebody's coming over to your house, and you're a little concerned about that they're going to pick things apart, and that maybe you're doing something wrong, that you may get fined, but that wasn't the case. It went quite well.
We kind of stress the importance of cumulative effects with our program, so even if every resident makes a small change, that can still make a big difference in the lake.
Landowners are able to access the program through the Watershed Society.
We'll be probably over 50 so far signed up or have been through the program this year.
Their properties will bear a sign that was initiated by one of the Society's past presidents, Kent Williamson.
When he passed away, we turned it into a sign to honor him and to acknowledge people who have gone through this program.
Society members like the Williamsons, Johnsons, and Sabies believe that membership can help keep Sylvan Lake healthy.
The more members we have, the more voice we have to save our lake. We don't want it to turn and be a lake that we can't use.
Get the book Living by Water, know all the rules and regulations from the jurisdiction, the summer village you're in, and be aware of do's and don'ts, and be aware of best management practices for living by water, and join the Watershed Society.
To sign up for a property visit by a Nature Canada biologist, contact the Watershed Society at slwss.org or simply email info@slwss.org and they'll give you a call. Patricia Smith, Shaw TV, Sylvan Lake.